Namaste. Welcome to English classes. This is Suneela Jyotsna, TGT English. Today we are going to learn the first lesson, Tiny Teachers, from an Alien Hand 7th Standard textbook. Objectives of Tiny Teachers are students learn about ant and ant's lifestyle. They learn importance of discipline and loyalty to the nation. Students enjoy the language used in the story. Now, students, tell me, what is the smallest insect you have seen? Is it a mosquito, a fly, or a worm? No, none of these. That is an ant. It is the most commonest, smallest, and the wisest insect. We see them every day, everywhere. But yet we don't know many things about ants. So let's learn about them. There are many types of ants. Weaver ants, ants that spit poison, but the most commonest ants are red and black ants we see in our houses. Have you seen a row of ants moving on the wall? Every ant greets all the ants coming from the opposite direction by touching their feelers. These feelers are their antennas. With the help of feelers, they talk to each other. Just like human beings, ants also live in their homes, called nests. We call them ant hills too. Each ant hill has hundreds of little rooms and passages. In these rooms, the queen ant lay eggs. A few rooms are nurseries to the young ones. Few rooms are workers' quarters. Some rooms are storehouses for their food. In the same ant hill, soldiers have separate barracks. The meaning of barrack is a building of soldiers. For soldiers. Now, let's learn their duties. The ants are very disciplined. Soldiers keep guard of the ant hills. Nurses look after the grubs. Workers collect food. Come what may, soldiers never search for food. Workers never enter soldiers' barracks. Nurses never guard a place. They simply do the work assigned to them and none of them harm a grub. Now, what is a grub? A grub is the larva of the ant. The ants emerge out of this larva. Now, students, tell, are they disciplined? Can there be any fights when someone lives such peaceful life? So, here is what we have to learn from the ants. And now, there are teachers. Children, guess what is the lifespan of an ant? A queen ant lives for 15 years and the queen ant is the mother of entire population. It has a pair of wings. After wedding, the queen ant leaves the nest and goes out to meet a male ant high up in the air. On its return to earth, the queen gets rid of its wings and thus does nothing but lay eggs. These eggs turn to grubs. Look at this picture. These grubs are white in color. Now entire population takes care of grubs. Soldiers guard them. Workers feed and clean them. Carry out them about daily for sunshine and airing. The grubs are given exercise also. These grubs, after 2 or 3 weeks, become cocoons. And just like butterflies, they lie without food for 3 weeks. Then a perfect ant comes out of a cocoon. These new ants are also given duties. Some become soldiers, so senior soldiers teach them their duties. Some become nurses and others become workers and they learn their duties. Now, these ants enter the big world of work. They're always disciplined. Students, do you know what is domesticating? Cows, hens, cats, and dogs are domestic animals. We have domesticated them. Similarly, these ants' domestic animals are beetles, lesser breeds of ants, and the green flies. These beetles also live in the ant hills. Just like we take milk from cows, Ants also take milk from green flies. These ants train the green flies to give honeydew, which is their milk. Some pets give sweet smell, and other pets are like our cats and dogs. They are not for any purpose but just for fun and play. Now, what do we understand? Ants do many things like human beings. They work, nurse, and guard their ant hills and do things more peacefully than us. They are indeed our teachers. We must learn many things from these ants. They are our tiny teachers. They are hardworking. Their sense of duty, discipline, cleanliness, care for the young ones, and above all, a firm loyalty to the land where they live. They don't fight like us and say, I don't want to be a worker, I will be a soldier, I'll be a nurse, and all. They work sincerely because they love their anthill, which is their country. Now, students, what do we learn from ants? We learn cleanliness, discipline, care for young ones, and firm loyalty to the land. I hope all of you enjoyed the lesson and learned something from our tiny teachers. Thank you.